episode of our GM Mode Fantasy Draft with the Edmonton Oilers. In today's episode, we're going to be starting our third year at the helm of the Oilers. In the previous episode, we had a big free agent acquisition in Dwight King. I already went ahead and made some lineup changes. We could potentially make a few more, but this is what I like at this point. So you can see we have Dwight King slotted there in the fourth line. And if you guys watched any of the previous episodes, you will have seen that our fourth line was definitely a liability in terms of plus minus. They were almost minus 20 at the end of the season, while every other player was in the positives. So that's something we want to change this year, and Dwight King hopefully can be that guy for us. His defense is only 3.5 stars, but again, very physical player, and he's got good skating. And then Mike Richards and Colton Skeever should be able to hopefully hold it down, but they all only have about 3.5 stars. Moving forward, Molson and Mikko Koivu, 33, 34 years old. So if we are having a bad season, these are two expendable assets that we can move, and then we'll have to move, Lucic can move up maybe if we're having a bad line. That's maybe a lineup change we can make. And again, Draisaitl can maybe take over that slot, although I don't think he should yet. He's only, look at his stats. His defense is still only 2.5 star versus Mikko Koivu's 4 star, so I don't like that, putting him in a role where he's not comfortable with. Although he does have elite potential, we should probably leave him in the third line slot for now and let him grow. He's only 21 years old. First line, though, looking pretty solid. We have a franchise player, an elite player, and a top 6 player, hopefully. 2 playmakers with a sniper at center, so all the pucks are going to Johnny T, and hopefully we can get him a lot of goals this year. If we're going to have a good year, it's going to be because of this guy, because the rest of our team is sort of aging. We don't have a ton of potential players in here anymore. We only have Draisaitl, Huberdeau, and Dalcol. But if you guys remember, Smith had a very good season last year. TJ Oshie is down 84 overall, which is not very good, so he's on the third line now with Lucic and Draisaitl, so hopefully they can help this youngster grow pretty rapidly. And yeah, I'll show you guys our defense now. Again, it's looking pretty similar as it was before, although Morrissey is an 85 overall now compared to the 81, 82 of last year. And we also have Ivan Provorov here, a top 4 potential defenseman that was drafted 7th overall by the Flyers in real life, and probably in like 26th round or something by us. Not very physical, but you can see he has a very good shot, and his defense is good, as well as great skating. So, not very physical, but that's why he's playing with Nick Grossman. Again, a very physical D-man who's maybe not as fast as him, but can definitely lay the body. So I really like our top 4, and we have a 5th defenseman who is going to grow as well. So a lot of good potential there. I'll show you our attendees real quick, the same as the last 2 years. Whoops, sorry. Subban and Ranta. So again, the same 85 overall. His potential has gone down to a fringe starter, so not very good, because when we drafted him, he had potential to be elite, and Ranta doesn't have any more potential. So yeah, I'll show you who we also have scratched. Hunter Shinkaruk has potential to be a bottom 6 forward now. Not really sure what happened there. He had potential to be elite at the start of this playthrough. And then we have Thomas Vincourt, who's in his last year of getting better. I don't think he will ever play in the top 6 for us, to be honest, even though it's his potential. Very good skater, but that's about it. So yeah, I'll show you what's going on in the AHL now. Pardon me. In the AHL now. In the AHL now. If this thing wants to switch. Come on. Give me the AHL lineup. There we go. Okay, so we have Dauphin, Tedenby, who's, Tedenby's 27 now, so that's over. But expecting big things from Vincent Dunn. Lauren Dauphin, if you see, has high potential to be elite, so that's fantastic. He's definitely going to be playing on the NHL next year, because Richards is probably going to go away. And is that it, though? It's the only prospects we have coming up, Vincent Dunn and Lauren Dauphin. We really need to bolster our prospect pool. But I know we have a lot of guys playing in junior still that are going to be good players for us. We have made some good picks in the past few years, and we also have Forbert and Bertuzzo in the minors, which kind of sucks for them because they definitely are NHL ready. Who else? Okay, we have this guy coming up as well, offensive defenseman Lundqvist. Yeah, he still needs a few years to grow for sure. We did pick up a really good goalie. I think it was in the 5th round or something. Yeah, so, age, that's it. So I guess his potential went down, but he actually had the potential to be a backup, and now he has potential to be an AHL starter. That's unfortunate. Maybe Jake Patterson can get a little bit better for us, but that's what the team's looking like basically this year. So let's go ahead and jump into the simulation. I've done enough talking, and we need to see some stats. So let's go ahead and get through the preseason up to here. See, I don't even care what happens in the preseason because it doesn't really dictate what happens in the regular season. We will probably, I'm not sure how far we'll go with the simulation here. Let's go ahead and sign who's got the most forwards. I think our defense are pretty set for a while, to be honest, so I'm still scouting forwards, and that's what we've been doing for the past 2 years. But let's keep it going here. Don't make any roster moves, assistant coach, or I'm gonna fire you. So 2-0-4. That's really weird. Let's just keep it going. Keep it going. We have our team. We know who's gonna play on the team. What do you mean recent roster moves? Like what? A good year for rookies. Did they make any changes to our lineups? Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Let's also have a team meeting. Oh, looks like our goaltending stats went up, so that's good. Subban must have gotten a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. Maybe his morale is up. Our locker room chemistry was at only 60% when we started, so let's go ahead. This is the first one of 82. Get some positive morale flow in. Good. Welcome to the team, everybody. And goalies. What happened to our goalies? Alright, so he's still 85 overall, so really nothing changed. I'm not really sure why our goalie stat went up to 89 there, but whatever, we'll take it, I guess. Let's go ahead and sim the first 2 weeks or first 5 games and see if anything needs to be changed. I think we have a pretty solid team. We do have a few older players, though, which we may need to retool this year. So overtime loss, that's okay. Vancouver's always been a big rival of ours in this playthrough. 2 or an overtime win, fantastic. So it looks like we get to, yeah, that's the AHL, not too worried about that. Go ahead and replace that player. There's a big win. What else? Morale, who wants to meet? TJ Soshi, what's going on, my friend? Oh, this guy's gonna be mad all year, isn't he? What's going on? I can't help, yeah, we get it, but like, come on, man, like, look at your stats. You're not better than anybody in our 4th line. How do you expect to play? But, yeah, we'll give him the number 2 option because it generally gives a positive effect like it did there. And our locker room chemistry is up to 80, which is fantastic. Overtime loss. So we seem to be making it to overtime a lot. We can't get that winning goal in regulation. At least our goaltenders are keeping us in it. And Dauphin is up to a 78 already, so that's fantastic. He might be able to play before the end of the year on our team. Okay, there's another big win. So we're starting off the season really well. We're going to keep it rolling here. I like our record so far. We haven't lost a regulation in the first 5 games. Fantastic. And there's another big win against the Ottawa Senators. Let's see how we do against the Bruins shootout win. We're on fire this year, guys. I don't know if they've been listening to my commentaries, but hopefully we can make a big playoff run. There's our first regulation loss. 2 first regulation losses there against the Devils and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Who would like to meet with us? Crick Smith, what's going on, my friend? Good performances, yeah. You know, that's why you played on the first line for most of last year. Well, keep it going, man. He doesn't have very good chemistry with many people. Okay, we have to trade this guy right now. I'm tired of this guy's bullshit. I mean, we don't make bad decisions. Look at the record of our team, and you're not playing, man. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Everberg is getting traded for a pick. I don't care. I've had enough of his BS. We don't need his depth. If anything, we pull up Dauphin to replace a player. Sorry, I didn't want to go to edit lines. I wanted to go to trade players. And who is interested in Everberg? Everberg. So skaters match and block. Let's just go through. He's not going to be... I don't think he's going to be anybody's going to want him, to be honest. So, do they want anybody from us? Does not look like it. No Everberg. Oh, this might take a while. I may or may not need to edit this out. So he is 77 overall, so that's what we'll look for. Buffalo, what's going on? No Everberg. Carolina, would you like Everberg? Nope. CBJ? Just take him off. Somebody just please take him off our hands. I'm sick of his sass, you know? Just straight disrespect. I guess I can't really go to anybody who has 50 contracts, so we'll just skip those teams when we see 50 contracts. Nope. Okay, we might have to just give him away for like a 4th round pick or something. Which is probably okay. Let's send him to the Eastern Conference though at least. Okay, another team that doesn't have very many contracts. Perfect. He was a left winger, I believe. No, I guess he was a right winger. Everberg. Let's see. That puts them over the salary cap, I don't want to give him to LA. Minnesota's in the Western Conference. Montreal should take him, and I'll literally give him away for a 4th round pick. Do they even have a 4th round pick? Yes, they do, and they want to give it away. Can we squeeze a 3rd out of them? No, I don't think we're gonna be able to squeeze a 3rd. So let's just go for the 4th pick here and get him off the team. Are you kidding? No. Well, let's see. 4th pick. Okay, just take him. I don't want him. You know, I don't want him. A gift. I mean, if you think, just wait till you meet the guy. The guy's a prick. Okay, 5-2-3 after the first 10 games. Not too bad. Winning record for once. Let's go ahead and sim the next 5 games. I don't think we're going to change anything in the lineups because we've been doing so well. Another win, fantastic. Okay, so our first injury here to the team, Draisaitl goes down, and Richards is actually up to 81, so he's going to probably be playing in our 3rd line slot. And does King, I just want to make sure he has the best face-offs on that line, because I'm fine with him playing center as long as he has the best face-offs. Because he definitely has the best skating. Okay, so that's fine. Richards is on the 3rd line now, and yeah, Ochi's back up to an 88 finally because we're winning some games, so that's fantastic. So that means we can put Molson down. I mean, okay, good. I like what they did there. I don't think I'm going to change anything. Craig Smith deserves to be on the top 6, and so does Ochi now. Hopefully he can get out of the slump that he was in last year. Okay. Okay, 2 big L's. I don't think it's anything too alarming. We're still above 500. Let's just make sure we keep winning those games. I think I'm just going to send him to the OHL because, again, they have the most forwards, and that's what we're going to need moving forward. We have a lot of older forwards that we're going to be dishing. Let's go check up the lineups real quick. And let's make sure best lineups. Draisaitl's injured. He's up to an 81, so that's good. Let's see if Dauphin has made any progress in the minors there. Still 78 overall. That's fine. His potential hasn't changed, so I'm okay with that. And yeah, I like the lineup. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully, Draisaitl can get good enough to take over Koivu this year, and then that doesn't make our loss of Koivu so big once we dish him at the end of this year. If we end up tanking, though, he is somebody that I will move. But for now, I think we're going to keep him on the team because we are winning some games. We're above 500, but we're getting dangerously close to going below 500. So, again, let's just keep it going. This is, I think, the best start to the season we've had, which is actually kind of sad. We have, you know, I think we have the Oiler curse. Oh, my God. Okay, as long as we're 1 game above 500, I can deal with that, you know? I don't need another first overall pick. That's not what I need. What's going on, King? Yeah, I mean, it's tough, though. You are on the 4th line. I'm not really expecting much from you. Just make sure you are sticking up for your teammates and making sure we are not scored against. That's what I got you on the team for. Because our 4th line absolutely sucked last year. Okay, Oshie goes down. I swear, we always have some serious injuries every year. Smith, okay, Dwight King is promoted. Do I want to do that, though? Because... what's their defensive category? His defensive category is only 3. It's not good. Maybe... I think we're going to put Vincourt on the... No, let's give King the chance. Let's give King the chance because he just said he was underperforming, so this is a good change of scenery for him. We don't want to put his morale in the gutter. Okay, so Nashville, another big win. And a loss against Anaheim, so... oh, she's back. Okay, so it wasn't that serious of an injury. That's good. I'm sorry about this King, but you're going back to the 4th line, my friend. Best lines. Okay, King, Molson, and... Oh, she's injured. Okay. What do our special teams look like real quick? Just the top 2 lines? Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that because that pretty much is our best guys. If anything, we can put Lucic on there or for a couple weeks and see how the power play does, but... big loss. Seems like we're losing to a lot of our divisional opponents, which isn't good. Colton Skeevier. Yeah, assistant coach replace player. I don't need to go through that again. Big 7-1 win against Minnesota. How do we do against the Kings here in the last 2 games of the month? Or last 3 games, pardon me. So big 3-0 loss. Let's go best lines because they are doing what I want. Shootout win. So I think that's our first win of the month against our division, against the Sharks there. And we still end up giving them a point. Yeah. Okay, what's going on, Subban? Really? Why don't you like the team, man? Like, what's wrong with the team? Do we need to get Shinkurik's playing, or... We'll contemplate some changes, but you're a attendee of the future, man. You're 23 years old. You better start liking some guys on this team. You know, maybe some of the guys are just too old, you know? We need some younger guys in the room. Koivu and Molson are cramping our style. So we lose to the Kings once again. So I just want to go back and see our 2 first months real quick. So lost in the division, win in the division, lost in the division, lost in the division, lost in the division, win in the division. So it seems like we can beat the Sharks. We're just having trouble against everybody else, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and check the stats for the first 2 months. See who's leading our team in points. We obviously know it's Tavares, but let's see who else is contributing. So let's go by position. We have Johnny T, and Koivu actually has 20 points, so that's actually really good for us, and he is a +6. Draisaitl and Richard, both minuses, so something we should definitely keep an eye on moving forward if we need to make a trade for a better third-line center or dish Richards or something like that, but Draisaitl has a bigger minus than Richards, which is not good at this point. Okay, Huberdeau, this is what we expect from him. Dalcol, 2 first-liners, that's what we expect from them. They better keep producing if they're going to be playing with Johnny T. I just expect a lot of assists from them, to be honest. Lucic, 13 points, which is really good for the third line, 21 PIMs, but he is a -5, so that's not good. Huberdeau's also a minus, so I don't know what the heck's going on there. Molson's a minus as well, but King is an even, which is what we brought him on board for, so I'm happy about that. Let's go. Oops, I don't want to switch teams. I want to switch positions. Okay, points. So Craig Smith, again, lighting it up on that right wing. TJ Sochi, a minus, and he only has 12 points. So again, it looks like we're probably only going to get about 40-45 points out of him this year, which is unfortunate because he is an 88 overall, but I guess, you know, I honestly don't know what he brings to the table because he's not physical. He only has 13 PIMs. I mean, just no game-winning goals, no power play goals, no short-handed goals. Worst shooting percentage or actually second worst. Awful face-off percentage, not very physical, so I don't know what this guy brings to the table. We could definitely look at trading him this season, I think, because I'm not really too happy with what he's done with us his first 2.5 years, or 2.25 years, whatever. Okay, so Muzzin, Carlson, Schultz, that's what we expect, although they are -13 and -15. What the heck is going on? That's really weird. These guys have been really good the past 2 seasons, so hopefully that can even itself out throughout the course of the season, but that is actually very alarming within the first 2 months that they're already have that bad of a plus-minus. Something we will definitely watch moving forward. Morrissey, 10 PIM, 6 points, that's fine. He's a plus, and he does play peeps, so I'm happy with that. And goalies, finally, let's see. Ranta has got an awful save percentage. What the heck's going on there? He's got an assist, though. 5 losses, so Jesus Christ, Ranta. We are definitely not going to be giving you as many starts moving forward. Save percentage, Malcolm Subban's is good. Goals against average is almost 6. I guess he's playing all the games against LA, which makes no sense. Why wouldn't we be playing our best goalie against LA? Whatever, weird. I'll make sure I check that out whenever we play LA again. So yeah, Subban 11 wins, got all our wins, and yeah. So let's check our team stats real quick with the entire league. Actually, where were we in our division? We were 5th. Okay, so I mean, LA Kings have a good team this year. Canucks, Coyotes, Sharks. We definitely have some good teams to before we can make the playoffs ahead of us. But I know we can do it, and we can definitely make some trades to improve our team if we have to. So let's go goals for per game. Let's see where we lie there. Oilers. Okay, so it looks like we're about middle of the pack. That's pretty good. Actually, are we middle of the pack? No, it looks like we're near the top, so that's good. Top 15, top 12, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so top 12, that's good. I'm happy with that, actually, that we're actually scoring finally. And where is our goals against that? Where is it at? So pretty high. That could be the reason we are losing some games. I mean, the last 2 games against LA, you know, we let in like 7 goals, so that's ridiculous. Power play percentage is at 17, so that's probably middle of the pack as well. We'll just double check. Okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty much right in the middle, so that's fine. I mean, we definitely need to improve it. PK is pretty high. We are 4th in the league in PK, so our PK is doing well. I will check out the lines for PK in the next video, but that looks pretty good for now. Again, we're struggling on the road like we always have. We've always been a bad road team, and we're 5-5 in our last 10. So, okay start to the season. We can definitely still do a little bit better. We'll contemplate some changes with Oshie, maybe the Tendies in the future. But that's going to be it for today, or for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, guys.